Hello everyone, my name is Yoni and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a part 3 video of season 34 called Game Changers of Survivor. I've done a part 1 and part 2 of the castaway analysis of 5 players on each of the parts. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 new players. So let's dive right into that subject. So there are 2 players that I'm actually pretty excited about coming back on Survivor. And the first one is Troyzan. He was on season 24 of One World. I think Troyzan actually played a pretty good game, and he had a pretty cool personality about him, and that's the reason why I kind of liked him. However, when he made the merge, he found himself on the outside, and he said, screw it, it's me against the world. And this is something you should not do in Survivor, because you can always find yourself back in the mix, just like Addon did in the last season. He did have a hilarious moment on that season when he won in the immunity challenge, and he screamed, "This is my island," and that is one of the funniest things during Survivor history. So he does have a personality to him. One aspect to him that he needs to change this time is he needs to have a little better social game when he finds himself not on the top or majority of the tribe. So he needs to be a little bit better of a social player when it comes to that aspect. So the second player I'm actually pretty excited about coming back is Malcolm, and he was on season 25 of Philippines and season 26. I think Malcolm is actually another pretty good player. He was pretty good at the challenges, and he's somewhat strategic player, and he has a charm about him that people like him when he's around. So I can actually see him doing well this season because there are players like Tony and Sandra where he can find himself slipping through the cracks and be not watched because there's these 2 really good players that are coming back to the game. One thing I can see with his game this time is he's probably going to align with older women, and one person I could see him aligning with is Debbie. I think Debbie would be a perfect person for him to align with because he can manipulate her and use her as a puppet to get to the end, and he could take her there and she could be the GOAT and he can actually win this game. So I actually really like Malcolm in this season. So the next 3 players I'm going to be talking about in this castaway analysis are 3 players I'm kind of confused about why CBS invited them back for another season of Survivor. So this might go a little quick because I'm not really expecting much from these players. So the first person I'd like to talk about is Sierra Dawn Thomas, who was on season 30 of Worlds Apart. The reason why I'm confused why she's back on this season is because there was nothing about her that stood out to me why she should be back for another season. She got run over by players like Mike and Carolyn, who were great players on that season, and she was only kept around for the merge just because of votes. So like I said, there was nothing really impressive on her resume to come back on another season. So I'm not really expecting much from her, but maybe she can have a little bit better of a season if she plays a little bit more strategic and has a better social game this time around. So the 4th person I would like to talk about is Jeff Varner, who was on season 2 of Australia and season 31 of Second Chance. The reason why I'm kind of confused why he's coming back, he was voted in to come back for Second Chance and he flopped for a second time. So this time around, I'm not really expecting much from him, and it's kind of a bummer that he's back on this season because I'm not really expecting anything from him this season. So let's dive into the last person to be talking about, and it's Brad Culpepper, who was on season 27 of Blood versus Water. This is another person why I'm kind of confused about why he's on the season. No one really liked this guy when they played with him in Blood versus Water, and he was kind of a mean guy. He tried being a leader right from the beginning, and that's something you shouldn't do in Survivor. No one likes a person that tries to be a leader right from the beginning. So that's a big no-no in Survivor. So what I would like to see him do differently is play maybe a little bit cool down game where he gets to know people and play a little better social game and play a little bit more strategic, and maybe he can slip through the cracks. So that is all I have for my video today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. I'll also leave a link down below of my part 1 video of the castaway analysis and my part 2 video of castaway analysis. And also, I do Nintendo Switch news and video game news, so if you like any of that, please subscribe to my channel. And please leave comments down below of what you think about this season of Survivor. And that is all I have for today, and this is Yoni signing off.